Hi, Christina.
Hello.
How's your day been going?
It's been a long day. I've worked some and had
Yeah.
to run some errands, but other than that, I'm good.
Good. Well, I'm Bethany Vance, therapist, obviously. I just wanted to let you know that, whatever you want to talk about today is not going to be shared. I'm not going to, go report it or go call whoever, your family, and say. It's completely confidential, and unless, of course, if I have a client tell me, they're thinking about harming themselves or harming someone else, that's the only time I actually break confidentiality. But everything else will be strictly held in the strictest confidence. So why don't you tell me a little bit about why you decided to come in today?
I've just been dealing with family health issues, and it's just been really stressful, and I just felt like I needed to get stuff off my chest.
All right. With family health, is it you, a parent?
It's actually my grandma.
Okay.
About a week or so ago, she fell at home and broke her hip.
Oh.
And she's about 2 hours away, and so I went down to be with her, and they had surgery and fixed her up, and she also has dementia, which makes it a little harder because she doesn't remember that she's hurt.
Oh my goodness.
So they fixed her up, and then they moved her into a rehab place, and she ended up not remembering that she was hurt, so she was trying to be up and about and hurt herself again and actually broke her hip again. So
oh no.
it's just been a long process.
Yeah, I can imagine. And so you said you were feeling frustrated? Did I hear you use that term?
Yeah, it's frustrating because you want to help her, but at the same, she doesn't remember that she's hurt. And it's hard to, it's like she needs someone to be with her 24/7 because she just doesn't remember, and she tries to be up and about, and if she's on pain meds and she's not feeling anything, so she thinks she's okay.
She's fine, and she's... Yeah.
And then with the dementia, sometimes she doesn't remember who I am, which that's just
that
hard.
was my next question.
Yeah. And she, not knowing that I'm her granddaughter, sometimes she can act a little mean when I'm trying to, calm her down and have her sit still, and so that's been hard.
Yeah. So what are the feelings that you're experiencing in those moments, like with the grandmother not remembering you or being mean to you, or even just hearing the news that she fell?
Just with dealing with her, it's kind of a mix of emotions, because it's my grandma and I want to help her, but at the same time she's being mean to me, and I know she's not. She doesn't know that she's being mean. That's just her dementia, and that's what she's doing. So it's just frustrating altogether, wanting to help, but then having her be mean, and it's frustrating.
Do you feel like it's spilling over into your work, or the feelings of frustration? Do you think that feeling frustrated in the moments with your grandmother is spilling over into your everyday life?
Yeah, I haven't been to work in the past couple of days because I've been with her. I've only been back here for 2 days, so I haven't been back to work yet. But yeah, it definitely follows you home.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it definitely would. Alright, so you came in for the feelings of frustration. What exactly? Are you just wanting to talk it out? Are you wanting to get over those feelings? What's your hope, I guess, from this session?
Yeah, I just felt like I really needed just to, just let things off my chest that I've been kind of holding back. And yeah, I guess just try to talk it out and see if there's anything that I can do to kind of alleviate some of that frustration with the situation.
Yeah, and you said, you kind of wanted to let it out. And are you able to let it out at home? Do you have someone that you feel comfortable talking about this with?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it with my roommates, but they don't
Yeah.
quite understand.
Yeah.
Just the whole, having a grandparent that's hurt, like physically is one thing, but then having it, like adding the dementia part to it just makes it,
Yeah.
I think, a lot worse.
Absolutely.
So it's just dealing with that aspect of it makes it more difficult, and people may not really like understand how much more difficult that
Mhm.
added piece of dementia makes the situation.
Mhm. So you do talk to your roommates, but you're feeling like they're not quite understanding the
Right.
situation.
Right.
Does that halt you from talking to them more, do you think?
Yeah, probably, I'd say so. Yeah.
How about your family? Are your parents involved with helping out your grandmother, or is it just you?
No, my mom has been able to come down to help, but she's, either further away, she's about, 10 hours away, so.
Oh,
But
okay.
she's been lucky enough, and her job has let her come down, so she's been helping, and,
Mhm.
but again, and she understands because she's been there with her, and,
Yeah.
knows the frustrations of, dealing with her when she's not in her right mind, and like
Right.
forgets who you are, and, things like that. So I can definitely talk to her about it, because she definitely knows and understands what that feels like.
That's good. That's really great that you're able to share that experience and
Yeah.
understand each other's frustrations.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah. But I can understand how it may not always be the most helpful with her being, well, I guess, however far away, 10 hours or so away,
Yeah.
from you, not just your grandmother, but from you too.
Yeah.
Are you still spending time with your grandmother? Is she at home? Where is she right now?
They finally moved her back home,
Okay.
and they have like a nurse aide come for a couple hours every day.
Like the in-home
services. Yeah,
Okay.
just trying to. So she's been doing a little better with like staying still and not trying to move around
Right.
too much, because she's still healing. So.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's gotten a little better knowing that she's doing a little better.
Good. Yeah, and I can imagine how that would kind of maybe alleviate a little bit of your frustration. Sorry, class. That's my fault. And we just have to show and then we're listening because we want to get through quickly. Okay. We can just let it record. I totally just lost it. Like, well, because I was 2 in the morning, I think, not like 2 in the morning, but not planning what I was going to say. Apparently, I'm planning what I was going to say.
Exactly.
Okay. I know, like, yeah, I guess we could do an ending. I just don't know how to end it. So that's what we talk about. Because you're frustrated.
Yeah, but if you can't set goals for that, that's just.
No. And it's getting better.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. This is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always like redo it, but I'm not gonna send it to him. We just need to show how long is it from?
Right now, you're almost 10. You have a solid 7 minutes.
I know, but I feel like it needs to record longer because he'll
Oh.
see that. So we could even start again. We could start all over. Maybe it might be better.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. Then I'll remember where this is and be like, let's start here. mean, although he likes seeing the break. So, like, we paused earlier for like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So, we could do that. That would be fine.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a different problem this time?
Oh gosh, no, because I won't be able to.
Think on your feet.
Yeah. Unless I just talk with myself.
Alright, well, let's start over.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hi Christina.
Hello.
I'm so glad you came in today. I just want to let you know that anything you say in here is confidential, and I won't be sharing this information with anyone, not anyone in the office, not anyone outside of the office. Since it's your first time in, I just wanted to let you know that. How's your day been going?
Good, a little long. I had to work earlier today and then go run some errands, but other than that, it's been okay.
Alright, well, great. So what brought you in today? What made you decide to come in?
I've recently experienced some family health issues, and
Okay.
I just felt like I needed to talk to someone and get some things off my chest.
Yeah, alright. Who in the family is experiencing health issues?
It's my grandma.
Your grandmother, alright. And what's going on there?
About a week and a half ago, she got home and broke her hip, and was in a lot of pain, and
Right.
rushed her to the ER, and she ended up having surgery, and she also has dementia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so she had surgery, and they moved her to like a rehab place. She wakes
Mhm.
up, but because of her dementia, she forgets that she's hurt,
Yeah.
and so she tries to, get up and be active, and she thinks she's at home. She's not.
Okay.
And so she hurt herself all over again,
Okay.
and it's just been a cycle. Like, that's happened 2 or 3 times now,
Okay.
where they fix her, she forgets, she gets hurt, and just
This
Yeah.
whole cycle going
Mhm.
around and around of,
yeah.
alright. Are you there when this happens, or?
I'm like 2 hours. She's 2 hours away from me,
Oh,
so
okay.
I drove down like after I heard that she had fallen. She was having surgery.
Okay.
And then I was with her the first night at the rehab place, and she didn't remember who I was, so that was a little hard.
Yeah.
And just not knowing who I was, and there's this person in her room trying to tell her, lay down,
Mhm.
you're hurt, and she doesn't know who I am, and so she was just like being kind of mean to me, like, you're not my boss, and
Right.
so it's just a little tough.
Alright. So how are you feeling in those moments?
It's a mix of emotions.
Mhm.
Of course, like, I'm sad to see her hurting,
Yeah.
and then kind of frustrated when she doesn't remember that she's hurt, because when she doesn't remember, she's just hurting herself even more, because she's up and
Right.
moving, and hurting her, not giving her body enough time to heal,
Mhm.
and then just sad when she doesn't remember who I am.
Absolutely.
It's a mix of emotions, really.
Yeah. How do you feel right now talking about it?
It just brings up the feelings of frustration again. Yeah.
Okay. So frustration is the main kind of feeling that
Yeah.
is brought on by the grandmother's
Yeah, I mean,
problems.
there's a mix of emotions, but yeah, I would say frustration is probably the biggest one. Yeah.
Do you find that frustration is spilling over into your everyday life?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm obviously no longer with her, but
Right, yeah.
having experienced that with her, I think it's spilled over, and I just an overall feeling of frustration.
Mm-hmm. How does that look? How does that play out throughout your day? Say you're at work.
Mm-hmm.
How do those feelings kind of play out?
Well, I haven't been back to work yet, because
Okay.
I just got back, but it's just like I can't stop thinking about it, and trying to come up with like some ways to help her, I mean, other than someone being with her 24/7, just to remind her that she's hurt and that
Yeah.
she needs to give
Yeah.
her body some time to heal. Yeah, it's just on my mind pretty much all day, every day.
Okay. So it's a worry as
Yeah.
well as a frustration.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there someone with her now?
Yes, my uncle was thankfully able to stay with her
Okay,
for a
great.
longer.
Good. Is she back at home? Is she still in the hospital? How is that?
She is still in rehab. She's it's just a struggle every day, just trying to remind her that she's hurt and that she can't be
Right.
active, and
Right.
and it's just, I know it's frustrating for, my mom was also down there too, and just,
Okay.
I've heard her, talk about it being a frustrating situation too, just because that's her mom, and
Yeah.
it's hard when you want to help someone, but then they don't remember who you are, and they don't treat you like they used to.
Yeah.
And like we just want to help her.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
it's tiring when you constantly have to remind her that she's hurt and even of who you are. Like that's hard.
Yeah, and I can imagine that it's probably frustrating as well for your grandmother.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like I think of, it's like, yeah, that's hard on us, but like I can't imagine like being in her place and being confused all the time. Really.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's another sad part of the whole situation. There's just a lot of emotions.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think most people that are in this situation would say they have a lot of emotions, and I would say that frustration is probably pretty high. So don't think you're alone in that. And you said you have your mother that you can talk to.
Yeah.
Have you talked about it with her?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
At the same time, I feel kind of bad being frustrated with the situation because it is my grandma, and of course we want to help her. So I do feel bad about being frustrated, but I think that's just a natural feeling when you're working with someone with dementia like that, when they just don't remember you. It's sad. Yeah.
It is. It's very sad, and I think that the feelings